So the next one is playing the lute. Okay, this one, as all of the other ones, you start out by you're pointing, you're dotting, and then what you're going to do is you're going to come out. This stance is called the stars, because 7 stars in the Big Dipper, because your toes, you're pulling back your foot, your toes are trying to point at the Big Dipper up there. Okay, so you're here, and then your foot comes out. So if you have problems with balance, you can hold on to something, your foot's just going to slide out. You're almost all your weight, and this one, like 70% of your weight's on the back and 30% is on the front, as opposed to in the empty stance, all your weight's on the back. So you can come up, and then you're gonna slide out, and your foot's off the ground. So that's here. You're dotting, and then your foot slides out. Okay, if you have better balance, what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift your leg and then have it float down. So you're here dotting, lift your leg, and then float down. All right, that's the stance. So what you're doing with your hands is you're dotting, you're scooping water, and then your hands come up, and then the leg that's forward, you're holding a lute, like a little harp. And so what happens is this one's holding it, and this is going to strum it. Right? So you're here, going to pick up the lute, and you're going to strum the lute. Pick up the lute, and then strum the lute. Okay, and now do it one more time. So you scoop the water, pick up the lute, strum the lute. Okay, so when you put it together, you're gonna come, you grab the water, you pick up the lute, and you pick up your knee at the same time, and then as this floats down, you strum. Okay, so you're here, gather the water, lift the lute, play the lute. Okay, so it's the same on the other side. You're here, scoop the water, grab the lute, pick up the lute, and then you play the lute. So you grab the water, pick up the lute, and then you float down as you play the lute. And so this is martial arts. So you're blocking, and then you're kicking him in the shin is what you're doing. So you're here, blocking, and kicking them in the shin. So that's the martial side, but on the health side, you're building up your lower body flexibility because all your weight's on the back. And you're having to lift up your leg off the ground, so it's building up your ankles, and then you're getting used to having your leg off the ground. All right, so we'll just do that. We'll go through that a few times. So dot, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Step, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So this is strumming the lute. Rise up, strum the lute, and step down. All right.